You did the breathing, so now we're gonna go into some of the exercises we did last time. So actually, I'm gonna grab this blanket, and you might wanna pause your video and grab a blanket, or if you have a ball or something that you can put between your knees, because this can also help activate your pelvic floor and your core muscles. So I'm gonna bring this blanket in between my knees and gently squeeze, like 30%, to activate my inner thighs and the pelvic floor. Palm side down, move out this way. And we're just gonna do those pelvic lifts, but we're gonna do it really focusing on our breath. So I'm gonna inhale at the bottom, pelvic floor expands. Exhale, contract to lift. Inhale, stay there. Gently squeeze that item between your knees. Exhale, lower. You're gonna do that 3 more times. Pause your video, 3 more times, go. Okay, you paused your video, right? Great, so now we're gonna do it, but breathe the opposite way. So we're gonna inhale and lift, and exhale, stay. So let's just stay for an inhale. Exhale, stay. Contract. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze a little bit. Inhale, lower. Let's do that again. Exhale. Sorry, stay. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lower. So for me, I don't like that way as much, but I think it's important to try both. So we can take this away. You can try that a couple more times on your own and pause your video. Now we're just gonna go through a little of the other materials. So now let's go back up to that bridge. Take your arms overhead. And now I know it's hard to see in the Zoom. I want you to really think about articulating your spine. So I'm lifting my hips higher and scooping my belly. Try not to let my knees go out. Keep squeezing that item between your knees if you have it, or imagine that it's there, and then roll down, articulating one vertebrae at a time. So I'm really curving that lower back, scooping my belly, tucking my tail, and then I'm gonna come back to a neutral spine, so my pelvis tilts, and there's a little space between my low back and the floor. You can gently bring your hands to your knees, lightly press down. Let's just do that one more time. So we inhale, reach over, and roll down. Let's just go through the core work we did last time. Abdominal work, reach your fingertips forward, 10 pulses, 10. Reaching through your fingers, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 1. Now reach your arms and legs out to your inhale. Now exhale, I'm gonna think of bringing my distal points in towards my core. Inhale, toes and fingertips go to the floor, and exhale, curve. Let's do that twice more. Inhale and exhale. Connecting all the parts, total body connectivity. Last one. And exhale. Now let's take that cross lateral practice we did in class last time. So I'm gonna find my fingertips with my right hand, carve that right arm through space. Keep reaching that right leg long in the opposite direction. So I'm really spiraling, I'm activating my backside. Keep reaching across to find your way into your belly. Yeah, I'll let you finish that. Now I'm gonna reach my left body half long. Right toe reaches long and low. So try not to let that knee bend. Find tone, bring that toe to the floor, and that external spiral of the leg opens you back up to your X. Let's go the opposite direction. Find your fingertips, carve. Reach up the diagonal. Spiral onto your belly, and then reverse. Toes, unwind, and open. So just a little more core work. Let's bring our legs up to a tabletop now. Press your low back into the floor, reach your fingertips forward. 10, really find that tabletop. Keep going. 7, and you can always bring that, whatever you have in between your knees to activate that pelvic floor a little bit more. 4, I think, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into your chest. Let's just go through some of this floor work so you can practice it on your own. I want you to start thinking about this floor practice as a dance. So we're gonna go into our hamstring stretch 3 times. Release, 2, release. On the third one, stay there a little longer. Now you can bend your knee or just open it to the side. Track that leg to the side, the opposite arm opens across. Stay there, keep reaching the straight standing leg long. Now you can bend your knee and take it across your body or keep your legs straight going into a twist. So this becomes a little more of like a connected series. Now I'm gonna take my right arm overhead, so I'm threading my right arm overhead. It exchanges with my left and I find my way to my belt. My right leg's extended. I'm just gonna come up. So you look for maybe a groin stretch here. You can extend that leg if you want. Bend, reach the left arm long, unwind that spiral. And then we did this last time. Fold the bottom knee and the two knees exchange sides. Now I'm gonna thread the right arm across now. Hand and knee matches and unwind. So now you're gonna rewind and do that part again on your left, right? So I'm not gonna teach that again. Just so the video's not too long. Knees into the chest, that's okay. No, it's fine. I'm already video, I'm almost done. Turn the legs out. That's your surprise for the video. My daughter came in, she's better video. Everybody was impressed with your videoing. So turn your legs out, engage those inner thighs, reach your legs long. If you can't straighten your knees, lower your legs. Then reach, 10, 9, really spiral those legs, 8, 7, so we're finding our external rotators, 4, 3, 2, and 1, knees into your chest. Now let's just do that external rotation practice. I'm gonna go onto my elbows, but you can lie all the way down just so I can look up. So I'm gonna let my knees slide underneath me, find that external rotation, heels come together, bend the knees, the heels come up. Really let those knees float open. This is your grand plie, and then swing it back to parallel. Let's do that again. Slide, rotate, and swing. I'm gonna have to do the stretch on the other side after this video so I'm even. Rotate, turn it out, and rotate. So now I'm gonna come up, let's just go through the grand breathing. So you're gonna sit up nice and tall, engage your core, take an inhale there. Exhale, roll back, round your spine. Inhale, sitting up tall. And again, exhale. So I'm gonna initiate from my belly, head curves forward. Let's add a high release. Inhale, open, and curve. Last one, open, and curve. Now reaching the legs forward. So now you're gonna swing your arms behind you, open your chest without collapsing, lift your chest, and then fingertips take you forward. Let's do that again. Now as I reach forward, I'm not just gonna collapse, pull the belly back as you reach forward. Coming up. And we're just gonna go through the stretch. So I'm gonna do it kind of quick, going off, stacking the shoulders, really sink this hip, spin, square over that knee. So your shoulders are going over the knee, belly pulled back, bring it around to the front and come up. I'm gonna turn side on the second side. So you can really see like that negative space, right? So I'm lifted. Then bring your knees into your chest. Same thing. So I go over to the first side. Hover over this negative space. Bring that shape around. I'm lifted. Last time. I'm going kind of fast because I don't want the video to be too long. Extend. You can always bend a knee. Go to the side. Hollow. Bring it around and roll up. You hear all the kids in the background. Curve. Bring it around and roll up. There you go. So those are the things I want you to practice. So in the answer to the question for this, I want you to articulate 3 to 4 of the things that we did. Yeah. So just like we did this, and you can also articulate what you noticed. And let me know if it's easier to learn in a YouTube video. All right, goodbye.